just finished his tournament yesterday. Won the freestyle tournament again, man. Talk about how the training went for this year.
The training was very extensive. Jesse Lang, the CEO of Rudis, deployed me to the warehouse during peak season to make sure the productivity stayed up and we kept a high pace. And I basically, for 3 weeks straight, I was handling 4,000 packages a day, and I had to make sure they got on the right truck, FedEx, UPS, and the post office. So it was a lot of hardcore pace, fast-paced manual labor, which allowed me to do a lot of functional training in wrestling positions, twisting, pulling, pushing. So it was a good 8 hours every day for about 3 months now.
Yeah, I mean, with your connection with Rudis, it's now USA Wrestling sponsor.
Yes,
what do you think about that? You've been part of our program, gosh, decades, right? We've been back a while.
Way back.
Do you feel a little bit of pride that maybe the connection between what you're doing there and the national organization is strong now?
Absolutely. USA Wrestling's always been the spear tip of growth in American wrestling. I'm proud to work with Rich Bender, yourself, Gary, Chris Kalai, our state chairman in Ohio, has always been one of the top dogs for USA Wrestling. So I'm very grateful to be approaching my 20th season as a Team Ohio coach under the USA Wrestling banner. And Rudis is very grateful and proud to be a part of this organization because Rudis believes in the authenticity of wrestling. We're not anybody's second fiddle. Wrestling is the top sport in the world. It's the only sport mentioned in the Bible twice. And I believe Rudis and USA Wrestling joined together as two forces with one vision. We will excel in the world at every level.
So talk about this movie they made of you, Rudis. Was that fun? I mean, it's got to be a little humbling, right?
It was very humbling. First of all, I had a pretty good story just for a regular guy. Got cut from basketball and went out for wrestling and did fairly well with the help of Bobby Douglas, Walt Talarczyk, the late Walt Talarczyk, and guys that put their whole life into making strong character young men in the sport of wrestling. When Jesse saw the vision, he made my life story become bigger than life, actually. Our production crew is second to none, and they put the storyline together. And probably the biggest problem I had was not looking at the camera when we were walking and polling in different places. But it became a very big deal for me. My family's very proud of me. The people that have known that I've been a lifer in this sport are very grateful for my consistency. And I'm just very happy that my story got told.
And thinking about your story, all those years coaching Ohio kids, they went on, a lot of them, to win Fargo, win NCAA titles, win national world titles.
Yes, sir.
Now, how much does that mean to you to be part of the lives of those young men, who some of them aren't so young anymore, right?
Right. Well, it means a lot. When the Lord gave me a vision on what He wanted me to do, I had the right people behind me that could tell me, be a lifer, be real, be yourself, and be ready to take the journey with anybody willing to put their work in. So the Lord blessed me with the guys that I asked for to give the same kind of heart that He gave me, that they'd be in it to win it. Because, you know, nobody likes to waste time. The hardest part of the wrestling journey was probably trying to console a senior that didn't make it out of the blood rounds and make it to state. You know, things like that, which would make you defect from the sport as a coach. But then there were many exhilarating moments where the smallest thing that was done for them, they remember. Like, wow, coach, remember that time when you sat with me when I was cutting weight and you said I could do it? And I'm thinking, wow, all the things we did, that's what you remember? Okay, I'm happy that you remember something. So God gave me a good place to be. He gave me a strong, I'll say a base to operate from, and He gave me good quality people and quality families that believed in me, had faith in me, and gave me their trust. And I'm just very honored that these guys went on to do bigger and better things than I could ever accomplish.
How'd you wrestle this week?
I think I wrestled consistently. I didn't have anybody in the 62 kilograms in the Masters Division F, and so basically I had to bump up to 70.
Yep.
I weighed in at 140, so I knew that I was going to have some strength situations where it was like a bull and a rabbit. You know, a bull can't catch a rabbit until the rabbit stops moving. So I had to change my tactics, but I pretty much wrestled the same way, blast doubles. I knew that 3 of them feet to back within the match, so I kind of paced myself a higher pace, hopefully that the heavier guys wouldn't be able to maintain their air long enough to hold me and squeeze me and stop me. So the Lord blessed my footwork magnificently this weekend.
Well, it's been a lot of fun, man. How much longer are you going to wrestle as a competitor?
Well, Gary, one of my idols, Kyle Snyder, said he's going to wrestle. He'd like to wrestle till he's 40. Jordan Burroughs, my other idol, he's going for the Los Angeles Olympic team. So I felt there would be some solidarity in our mission. If JB can stay out there and push the senior level peak, then I feel like I owe him and Team Brutus the same commitment to stay out there a couple more years with the old guys and raise the bar. So I don't believe I'll stay out to 75, which the veteran world is. I know that those guys that are born in 1966 or 66 years old, they're coming, and I don't argue for my limitations, but I know a guy 10 years younger than you, that's going to be a problem. So I at least have 2 more years before I call it a day.
Congratulations on all the success and all the journey, man.
Thank you very much, Gary. It's an honor, sir. Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work at USA Wrestling.
Thank you, man.